What's the craziest thing you've seen at the hospital? I spent a few days in the hospital after getting surgery and was sharing a room with a sweet old lady. She had cancer and was too weak to do things on her own and needed the nurse's help. But the nurse she had was horrible to her. She was always super rude and would go hours at a time without checking on her. Anytime the old lady asked for help, the nurse would just groan and act super annoyed. I even heard her tell one of the other nurses that she couldn't wait for the old lady to expire so she wouldn't have to deal with her anymore. One night, she started having trouble breathing and was desperately calling for the nurse. The nurse came into the room, but she was on the phone with her boyfriend and yelled at the old lady to wait and then walked back out. She still couldn't breathe and she tried to reach down to grab her oxygen mask but slipped and hit her head on the ground in the process. The nurse was nowhere to be found, but I managed to get out of my bed and crawl over to her. I helped her put on the oxygen mask and got her back in bed. The next day, her family came to visit her and I told them what happened. Turns out, the old lady's son was the chief surgeon at a nearby hospital and he got the nurse fired on